Hey guys. It's that. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the football juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Hey guys, today is one of those days where I couldn't get out and detect. Even though it is beautiful, it's probably the last gorgeous day of the year. It is 63 degrees outside after it's been either warm and extremely rainy, or as soon as it got through being rainy, it turned really cold, and sometimes cold and rainy. And I haven't been able to get out to detect except for one day. I took the day off on a Monday because it was supposed to be really nice. So I got out to do some detecting. I went door knocking and got myself a new permission. It's one of those that I've passed by the place many, many times and thought, that's an old house. I would love to detect there. So today, I finally stopped and knocked on the door. Nicest lady you could ever want to meet. She had a caretaker that was there that comes in and visits and every day during the week and takes care of her. And come to find out, we knew a lot of the same people. So it's a really small world when you go knock on somebody's door out of the blue and find out that you've got more in common than you think you did. I had really high hopes for this place too, and I still do. There's more. There's like 20 acres, 10 on each side of the road that she's living in there. But this day was just not one of the greatest days out there. I thought for sure, oh man, I'm going to find a ton of stuff here. And I started out really good, and I did come away with some decent stuff. But it just goes to show you, sometimes the best looking places aren't always the greatest, at least at first. But we're not going to give up. This is just one day that I was there. So let me show you how the day came out for me. All right, folks, I am super excited right now. Not because I found anything, because, well, I guess I did in a ways. I just scored myself a beautiful permission. House built in the late 1800s. Right next to it is a depression in the grass behind me here, where there was another house next to it that was built in the 1800s. And the landowner owns 10 plus acres across the street, and she said there's a bottle dump back there too, so hopefully it's going to be a good day. It's been raining the last 3 days. I haven't been able to get out. I'd sure like to find something old today. Let's see what we can find. Third target, and I found part of a buckle. Nice way to start out. Right next to a tree here. Been here about 5 or 6 minutes. I'll take that any old day. Nice way to start. It's not super old, but very cool. Just pulled an old light bulb base out of a hole about an inch deep. Right below it was this beautiful piece of pottery, though. That's always cool. I wish I could find the rest of it, but I doubt that's going to happen. Wasn't going to dig this one at first, but I think I just found part of a giant harmonica reed. Check that out. Just barely below the surface too. So probably a bit newer, but nice. I'll take that. Now this is going to be a cool find right here. I got to get the dirt out of the middle of it, but that is an umbrella slide. That would be an old one too. That's my very first one. Nice. It's not a largie, but I'll definitely take an old relic. I like that. Let's keep it digging. Some tough digging. I tell you what, the ground is nice and soft here, but I'm not finding anything. It's like either the ground is so soft, everything is going deeper than what you can detect, or I don't know. The place has been detected to death. There's a lot of trash here. A lot of aluminum trash and a lot of iron nails. Hardly found anything coin-wise, and it's all modern, but I just found me a Canadian penny. It's only about 2 inches deep. That's about it so far, other than a couple of little things. We're not going to give up, though. There's 20 acres here. There's got to be some good stuff somewhere. Let's keep at it. It finally paid off. Let me get my glasses on here, but while I'm doing that, I'll show you guys what I got. I finally got that good signal. I'm like, maybe this is the one. Please be the one. And it was the one. Can you see it down there? Yeah, you can see it. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Let me get my glasses on. It looks like a Merc. But what year is the question? I'm not rubbing it, I'm just getting the dirt off. It's a 1941. We will definitely take that. I finally got something to put in my finds pouch that is worth keeping. A little bit of silver for the day. Sweet. This is not around the house. I'm getting away from the house now and finally got this. This is 10 minutes after I got that Canadian. So maybe we're on to something good. Sorry about the road noise here. I am next to a busy road. It is 1:20 in the afternoon. I've been going at this since 9:30 or so, and I got my very first wheat penny for the day. Normally I'd kill it on wheat pennies, but wow, like I said, this is tough digging here. 51 wheatie though. 51 wheatie and a Merc dime so far. That's the good stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't a completely wasted hunt, like I said. But it was not all I expected it to be. I do plan on going back there. There's a lot of acreage there. I'll probably see if I can swing by there as much as I can this winter to, you know, before the ground freezes, and see if I can get over in the field and do some stuff. I do have a friend that bought a house. It's a little bit older, to do some fix-up work, and I need to swing by there and try to do some detecting there. They're going to flip the house, but they're not planning on doing that till the spring, early summer next year, so hopefully I'll have a chance to get over there. But let me show you what I did come away with. I did come away with some stuff that was unexpected, and I'm pleased with the day's finds, so don't get me wrong. It's just not what I expected, so let me show you. This is the stuff I came away with at that location. Of course, there's that beautiful pottery shard. I'd love to have found that thing there. That would have been a huge pot. That thing had to be probably 2 feet wide. Would have been nice to find. Not horribly sure what this is, and if you hear something in the background, that's my kids watching TV. I don't know what they're watching. I thought it might be an animal ear tag of some sort, but I don't know. I don't think I remember seeing any made like that. This big old sucker, didn't know what it is or was at first, but I believe this is just an old gas cap to an old pickup, or something like that. Maybe a fuel tank of some sort, just generic clad. Most of that's in the 70s. Might be an iron button of some sort here. Not 100% sure. Part of an old rivet where they used to have to rivet leather parts together. Love that gear. This large tooth like that has not been used for a while. This would be, I think, one of those index type gears where there was something that would slowly push it like this. So this might be something out of a grandfather clock, or it could be a timing mechanism of some sort for a farm implement. I'm not real sure, but I think that's really cool as far as gears go. That's large enough it'd be a nice display box piece too. A couple of coins that wanted to be something, a 66 and a 60, but were not. The only good keeper coins I got for the day was a 51D wheat and that pretty 41D Merc. You know, that's a nice coin. You know, I'll take that any day. Got that nice buckle piece I started out the day with. And got a huge harmonica reed there. That thing is a bit bigger than I think I typically find find those. And I think it might be newer. I'm not real sure. Maybe just a different manufacturer. But I did get a chance to get out a couple of other days too. Little bits here and there because it was rainy and it was muddy. That's what I came away from those disjointed hunts. From old zinc pennies, some clad, no coins worth speaking of. A few that tried to get down there in age. Boy Scout slide. An old car that I thought was cool. And once I got it cleaned off, I recognized what it was from. It's a Boss Hogg Cadillac from, if you remember Boss Hogg, he was in the Dukes of Hazzard. That's cool. Did I say the old dog tag there? It's a 88, so not horribly old, but cool. Part of a spoon handle. And this, check that out. Good for 5. I thought there was a cents there, but it just says 5 in trade. And it says Abe and Lou Kalamazoo. Let me get this over here and I'll put up a good new example of it there. Or I guess not new, but one that was cleaner than this, so you can see what it looks like. Have not been able to pin this down for certain as to who Abe and Lou is or when this was, but I think I've come in close. If you see that little thing in the center there, take a look at this. Here is an example of one that is known, and this is from a business that existed in Kalamazoo in 1904. So it's the exact same design, exact same token. It's just they have the other, you know, their own business name stamped on it instead of the Abe and Lou. So that's what we came away with for the weekend. So I think this is going to turn out to be a pretty quick video there because I did not do a lot of filming and I did not find as much interesting stuff as I thought I would find. Although, like I found this token, I didn't even know what that was at first. I didn't even find out for sure what that was until just a little bit ago today, and it's a week later. So I'm just now getting around to cleaning some of this stuff up. So anyway, I had fun getting out and doing the detecting, and I know you guys get out and have fun doing the same thing. So show me some of what you're finding. And oh, you know what? I completely forgot to mention this. I'm just looking over there. My very first one, that umbrella slide. I really like that thing. It cleaned up really nicely. Never found one of them, but I've seen these found by other detectorists on videos, so I knew exactly what it was the moment I found it. So I was really, really happy to find that. Almost forgot. One of my favorite pieces of the weekend. Anyways, you guys show me what you're finding. Get out there. Remember, if you don't get out and do the detecting, you'll never find the treasure. So get out there and dig it all. See you guys later.